how evil is Morning Black exactly? He actually offered his seat to a man in his 50s and even gave him a prop that preserves eternal youth, doing nothing else but leading the man straight to hell. As the company's department head, Jiro was already 50 years old, yet he still looked very young, and he had always been proud of this. While his peers around him had long aged beyond recognition, people often asked him how he maintained his youthful appearance. But one day, when Jiro was looking through his photo album, he spotted a bald man. Curious, he asked his wife who the person was, only to be shocked by her answer. It was himself. In reality, Jiro was no longer as young as he thought. On his way out that day, he was suddenly stopped by a young girl who returned his lost ID. However, the girl kept calling him Uncle, which dealt a heavy blow to Jiro. He felt listless the entire day, not even reacting to his subordinates' flattery. On his way home in the evening, Morning Black unexpectedly offered him a seat. Though it was a kind gesture, Jiro found it disrespectful. Sensing this, Morning Black invited him for a drink to apologize. After chatting for a while, Morning Black took out a doll, pulled a few of Jiro's remaining hairs, and then taught him how to use it properly. Back home, Jiro kept repeating to the doll that he wanted to be younger. The next day, people started calling him Young Man and asking him questions only young people would understand. Jiro secretly rejoiced, feeling full of energy at work, so much so that he scolded all his subordinates thoroughly. Behind his back, the employees whispered among themselves, "Why is the department head still so young, even in his 50s? Jiro thanked Morning Black and wanted to return the favor, but Morning Black only told him to take care of his health. That evening, a beautiful woman struck up a conversation with Jiro. Enchanted by her looks, Jiro readily agreed to chat, and the two quickly started flirting. The atmosphere in the taxi became instantly intimate. Back home, Jiro kept murmuring to the doll, begging to be younger. Just then, his wife suddenly opened the door and walked in. She felt Jiro had been cold to her lately, but Jiro explained that he was just exhausted from work. The next day, Jiro went on a date with the beautiful woman at a bar. His young and handsome appearance, combined with the charisma he had developed over years as a leader, made the two quickly confirm their relationship. However, despite looking young on the outside, Jiro's body was still that of a 50-year-old. After dancing for just a short while, he felt overwhelmed and excused himself to rest in the bathroom. At that moment, Morning Black suddenly appeared and asked, "Are you really okay? Don't push yourself too hard." Jiro insisted he had never pushed himself, then took out the doll and frantically repeated his wish to be younger. He returned to dancing, but as he did, two other men approached the beautiful woman. Jiro tried to intervene, but his body could no longer keep up with the intense physical activity. As his consciousness gradually faded, the doll suddenly shattered, and in the next second, Jiro transformed into an 80-year-old man.